Hello, my name is Beau D. This song is called Last. It's called Last because it's the last song you'll ever need to listen to. It's that good. No, I don't know. It's just got a nice one-word phrasing to it. So most of my songs are named with one word. I just like that. It's a very final feel to it. Last and final, I don't know, kind of go together. Let's get into the song. Or I could keep talking about the title. That's actually kind of cool. So it's going to come back around. This is a repeat of the melody. First chord, an F minor, walking down the C minor over an E flat, D flat major 7th, up to a C minor, and then a little 2-5-1 to A flat major, going to the 4 after the 2-5-1. It's always a good move. A little C sus with a sharp 5, and then walking back down. And the strength of this piece is its melody. Or melody, I should enunciate that if it's that important. A lot of songs will have different features. So for example, you'll have a song that, you know, the left hand is striding and that's really guiding the piece along, or the left hand's doing a big arpeggio and that's doing it, or the right hand's doing, you know, a repeating triad or something like that. Well, this is a pretty simple piece. It's guided around some chords that, you know, they descend down, but the melody is really that driving force in the piece. And this is the solo. So in a jazz form, you would usually have the melody, and then you repeat the melody again. And you know, my background is in jazz and classical, but I find that the jazz stuff and the jazz forms are a lot easier to apply to this type of music and this type of piano playing. This is going to be a bit of an embellishment of the solo section, and then it goes into this center part, a more meditative pedal tone, which it's doing now. And it's a pedal tone is you're just sort of holding one note down or one area down, and you're using that to play off of. So this would be back on the F minor. So it kind of does the melody a couple times, then it goes into the solo, and then it gets into this pedal tone. And this is going to be just soloing an embellishment on that with a lot of pedal, literally the sustain pedal, along with the pedal tone, which is the F. That's a lot of pedals. And let's see here, it's this center part of the song. The idea of this is to have the melody and have the solo, and then have this very spacey effect, and again, the more meditative effect. So you can create that effect by using one note on the root and usually in the lower register, so you can get that deeper feel, and you let the right hand sort of play out on any scale that would reflect the left hand, the bass, or the chord. So in this case it would be F minor, and not only F minor but F Dorian as if it's in E flat major, and F Aeolian as if you know, it's in A flat major. So if I had to pick a key, I'd probably say this is in A flat major with the F minor and the D flats. But again, you probably have to see it on paper to really analyze it and do some melody, you know, some chordal analyzation to check it out, see which key it really is in. But again, these jazz songs, sometimes they're not set in a specific major scale. They tend to borrow different chords, and you know, it's such a reflection on the jazz culture. It just kind of grabs little areas of different types of music and chords and just throws them into the song. You know, see what happens. That's sort of the jazz way. Like a big gumbo pot. You just throw it all in there and hopefully you get a song. So right hand's reaching over to embellish the F and that F minor tonality a little bit. The idea of this part is, again, to go back into the melody, so the melody will come back out. But when you want to set up, and you know you want to set the melody back up at a later time, you want to look at the melody and say, well, what's the melody bringing? You kind of want to do the opposite of that to set it up. You're doing the big build, so you're actually writing in reverse. If you know you're going to get to point B, you want to write a part for point A that's going to get you there in the best way. And in this case, it was that very modal, meditative F minor pedal tone that's going to bring out that second phase of the melody. And this is a little less jumpiness, and usually I'm doing songs that are a little faster and moving and progressive and all that stuff. This is definitely breaking it down a little bit more somber feel. And again, it's going to wind down here in that same modal pedal tone way, just some slash chords up top. And this has been Last. Hopefully this won't be the last video you'll watch. Hope you enjoyed it.